Welcome to the session 8 of Teaching Aptitude. Today we are going to learn 4 types of learners given by Neil Fleming Wag. His model of learning explains us 4 types of learners. The first is visual learners. The second is auditory learners. The third is read-write learners. And the fourth is kinesthetic or motor learners. Now, the visual one, of course, understands better or learns better through visual aids like charts, diagrams, written instructions, or they just memorize what they see. The auditory ones acquire knowledge through listening, of course, like lectures, discussions. The read-write ones prefer learning by reading and writing activities. They they are text-based materials, like they deeply refer these text-based materials like lists, notes, essays, and they're the ones who can survive in these Indian academic settings. The kinesthetic motor learners, they understand through physical activities or hands-on experiences. They need to demonstrate and then learn. So I hope you understood the 4 types of learners. Moving forward, we go to the aspects of learning or the product of learning. We've already seen what are the products of learning. Now we will just go in depth. So there are 5 products of learning. First is, of course, knowledge. What do we achieve because of learning? So, of course, we get a lot of knowledge. We develop skills. We develop an attitude. We get values from learning, and we also develop habits because of learning. So learning has 5 things that we gain because of learning, or these are the 5 aspects of learning. What are they? Again, knowledge, skills, attitude, values, and habits. Now what you can do is you can make some acronym for this, and you can remember that these are the 5 products of learning. Moving forward, development of knowledge. First, we will understand how we develop knowledge. So, development of knowledge relies on critical thinking, which helps us understand deeper about our surroundings. Okay, critical thinking. What is critical thinking? It is equal to analyzing information and combining existing information. Okay, now how do we develop attitudes? Like what is the attitude development? So first is thinking or cognitive dimension. Second is affective, of course, emotional dimension, and the third is behavioral dimension. So what is the thought process behind her decision comes under the cognitive dimension or the thinking dimension. What is the emotion behind a particular decision? That comes under emotional dimension or the affective dimension. And in the behavioral dimension, we see the behaviors of a particular attitude. Okay. Next is development of skills, that is learning to do something through practice, able to perform a learned activity, right? We can do how we will be learning to play a guitar. So it is, of course, through practice. So while we do that, while we learn to develop a skill, we go through 3 stages. First is the cognitive stage, second is the associative stage, and the third one is the automated stage. This is very, very, very self-explanatory. These notes are very crisp and concise. You don't have to do anything apart from this. You can simply refer this one day before your exam and you have the concepts in your mind. So the cognitive stage means theory knowledge. The associative stage is when you actually apply. It's the hands-on training when you actually apply and see all this particular theory that you have learned in real life situations. And the automated stage is muscle memory, where you don't have to do anything with planning. You don't have to focus, you simply do it. For example, driving. When you learn driving, you simply go to driving school. They brief you how, what are the features of the car, how you have to, put the first gear, put the second gear. That's all the theoretical knowledge that they give you. You know how to drive a car, what is an accelerator, what is a brake, where is it, etc, etc. Then they actually make you sit and do it. Remember, when the first time you were driving or riding a bike, you were so focused on everything. Oh, brakes, brakes, brakes. Oh, accelerator. Oh, this gear. Oh, that gear. But once you start driving, once you have achieved, you know a good level of expertise, you can simply do it without even looking at it, without even thinking so much. It is just that you take your car and go. Now you're listening to music, you're talking to a friend, you are just looking here and there and still driving so perfectly. So that's how, these are the three stages of development of skills. It is about skill, not about anything else. There are dimensions to attitudes, and knowledge is about critical thinking, which equals analyzing the new information and associating or combining that information with the already existing one. Okay, so thank you so much and welcome for the next session. We I hope to see you there. Thank you.